state that lives and breathes football. Welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. They signed staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. Facing off with him, the head coach of the Cowboys. His guys all still able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And off we go from Dallas. Fielded at the 14. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Jukes one defender. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd and 8. Fits it through the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
George Pickens, the intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthier during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Giants out and get set for their first drive. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
You know, Kate, his chef days might be coming to a close, but he still got a chance to cook in Pittsburgh last year. And he did have a winning record, 11 starts. He also threw 3 times as many touchdowns as picks. That's why this opportunity and this door is opened in New York.
Going to the ground again on first. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Devin Singletary. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he is on third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now here's Russ. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
Second and 15. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long. Russ is cooking again. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Dak off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun is Prescott. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Juke the defender. Prescott is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Tracy once more. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
It's Singletary off the option. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
This one's caught. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
To Darnell, Washington. First and goal, Giants.
Now Wilson on the play fake. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space.
And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the turnover into a lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Kick taken in here at the 17. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. This is Cook. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
For a Cowboys.
Go with Williams on the counter. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Michael McFadden able to make the play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Prescott here from the gun. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Has a left side block, but the throw carrying him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use it.
Charging down the middle, and they block it!
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. Takes out a one-stop, and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Wilson now off the play action. Caught by Washington, left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New York.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. They go right back to Tracy. And he'll manage maybe a yard, but that is enough to put him in 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal. On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. Wilson on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants now lead by 10. Russell Wilson with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down, but that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. First and 10 now from the 30. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to. It made contact. That flag came out. Running it after the penalty. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Cook trying this one off the gun. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Dak now from the gun. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Dak to the air here. Fights off the pressure. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
It's Darius Slayton with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
A handoff to Tracy. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kalen Carson with the tackle.
He's brought down at the 31.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Russ now from the gun. He stays up. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Brad Robbins on again for another punt. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Prescott will look to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
James Cook. Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
That's good.
Now Prescott. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
Jonathan Dingo. A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the Giants' 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Giants with a chance to add to their lead. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Connects with Slayton. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Wilson now from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Brad Robbins on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Cowboys and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Into traffic. Complete. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Prescott on 1st and 10. Shakes himself free. Prescott is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And New York is making a house call. Touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime.
As quarterback, you just cannot play it fast and loose with ball security because those defenders, Kate, on the other side, they practice all week to rip and tear and claw at that football. He gave it away, and even worse, he watched him return it for 6.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants lead by 15 now. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Dak. He's a downfield working the left. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 1st and 10, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here's 2nd and 2. It's taken in by Mingo. And they bring him down around the 34. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing again, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing again is Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Prescott to throw once more. Dumps it off to his running back. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
a gain of 10 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Dak throwing again. The throw is caught. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Williams. Dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown. The Cowboys could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Slayton with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive this close to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Both these teams looking to put it together and pull away in the second half. So let's find out what happens as the third quarter kickoff is just about ready right here on EA Sports. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's Romeo Doubs. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Packers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. Here's Javon Baker. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots with the lead at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start...
Oh, Wilson fumbled it! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Escapes a defender. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Cowboys and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Dak off the play fake. He finds Pickens left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good.
First down, here's Dak. Avoids some trouble there. Drops it off to Cook. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. It's a James Cook touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. Jukes one defender, breaks through, and he might break away. Flashing some serious skill there. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
And the Giants first down.
Wilson, a quick throw, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pass cut by Tracy. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards. First down, Giants.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Ross out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep the...
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! touchdown! The Giants push this to an 8-point game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push the lead to 2 scores now. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Turpin with a return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Cowboys and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Cook on the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Juking the defender. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Robinson sets in motion left. This is Tracy. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wilson on 3rd down. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Complete to Wandale Robinson. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, New York.
On play action now, Wilson. Now he takes it.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A gain of 6 yards.
Russ now from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott are ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Prescott on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's dime defense from the G-men. 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The give to Tracy up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Oh, Wilson fumbled it. And the Cowboys scoop it up. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone.
Sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down and 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Here's a screen for Cook. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
From the gun is Prescott. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one is over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Has this at the 6. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. New York to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
2nd and 15. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Has his man, it's Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. This is Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that running.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Prescott now throw on 3rd down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Giants offense all set to get started. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
They go right back to Tracy. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Wilson on the sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Ross off the play fake. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. Down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Wilson now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Ross is cooking again. Escapes the sack. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he almost took it from turnover to 1st down. Just a little bit shy of reaching that marker. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He keeps it himself. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
Pick up the 2 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Tracy on the carry. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds his target, Robinson. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
QB sneak coming. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Giants down by only 1. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. Steady. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
Sure do appreciate him fighting the good fight. Just no way he was staying up in the face of that rush, Kate. And I say rush, but it was really a swarm. Shook free one defender only to get popped by another.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have taken the lead late. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And he barrels his way in to get the 2 points.
That's the score. Giants 36, Cowboys 29.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Returning from the 18-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. They've got first down from the 31. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
26 yards. That's good.
Now run by Cook. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. He finds Pickens left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play.
3-yard line.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. A handoff to Tracy. Talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Dallas.
my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the New York Giants. And here's Russell Wilson finding his top target. That's Malik Neighbors. A beautiful lofted throw there, 39 yards for the touchdown. The Giants get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Bub Means. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's Jaleel McLaughlin. This will wind up a touchdown. The Broncos get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number 1 fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got
Of a model, that's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. He's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Face of mortals, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So black, cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll put through north to the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Face of mortals, that's so typical. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Face of mortals, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.